was a self-educated man, and he had collected in his library, probably in excess of 2,500 books on the subjects in which he was interested, which would have been all types of combat, hand-to-hand combat, Western, Eastern, ancient, modern combat, with weapons, without weapons, all types of philosophy, Chinese philosophy, Western philosophy, modern, ancient, psychology, self-motivation, fitness training.
Of these authors, Lee is particularly taken by the thoughts of Krishnamurti.
Not the light of a professor or an analyst or a psychologist or the light of Jesus or the light of the Buddha. You have to be a light to yourself.
I believe that part of the concept that he enjoyed so much about Krishnamurti's philosophy was one of self-reliance, and if you're looking for truth, you must look inward rather than outward.
Lee begins to write about his new insight and its application to martial art.
When I conform to a pattern.
When there is a way, there lies the limitation.
So when you negate all that, which means you are no longer a Hindu, no longer a Catholic, no longer belonging to any sectarian outlook, then your mind then asks, what is then truly religion?
I mean, I do not believe that there is such thing as like Chinese way of fighting or the Japanese way of fighting or whatever. So styles tends to not only separate men, you know, because they have their own doctrines, and then the doctrine became the gospel truth, you know, that you cannot change, you know. If you do not have styles, if you just say, well, here I am, you know, as a human being, how can I express myself? Totally and completely. Now, that way, you won't create a style, because style is a crystallization, you know. I mean, that way, it's a process of continuing growth.
Face the fact that psychologically, there is an ending, complete ending. The me, with all its memories, is come to an end. That is dying.
Everyone else, you want to learn the way to win, but never to accept the way to lose, to accept defeat. To learn to die is to be liberated from it. So when tomorrow comes, you must free your ambitious mind and learn the art of dying.
Why don't people realize this?
Because they don't think, they don't feel, they are thinking about themselves all the time. Their job, their administration, their work. You understand? They're not interested in this. Very few are.
How do you stop being selfish?
How do you stop being selfish? Don't be selfish. Don't ever ask anybody how. You understand? Then they will tell you how. Then you're lost. That's the biggest corruption.
You mean to say we must find out for ourselves?
Find out, inquire, use your brain, doubt, question, don't merely accept.
Lee, I want you to teach me what you did the other night. I already told Miss Bell I can't. I'm willing to empty my cup in order to taste your tea.
Your open-mindedness is cool, but it doesn't change anything. I don't believe in system, Mr. Longstreet, nor in method. Without system, without method, what's to teach?
But you had to learn. You weren't born knowing how to take apart 3 men in a matter of seconds.
True, but I found the cause of my ignorance.
Help me find mine. He's going to teach me all this.
I cannot teach you, only help you to explore yourself, nothing more.
The mask of achieving the highest, the mask that I am enlightened. I know what of which I speak. That's another mask. He may be deceiving himself. Right? He may be try to pretend to be something or other.
It is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky and be flooded with a cocky feeling and then feel like pretty cool and all that. Or I can make all kinds of phony things, you see what I mean, blinded by it. Or I can show you some really fancy movement. But to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly, that, my friend, is very hard to do, and you have to train. You have to keep your reflexes so that when you want it, it's there. When you want to move, you're moving. And when you move, you're determined to move. Not taking 1 inch, not anything less than that. If I want to punch, I'm going to do it, man, and I'm going to do it, you see. So so that is the type of thing you have to train yourself into it, to become one with the, you think,